Everyone's got them, and everyone's got to do them. So in this little episode, we're here on an Infinity. I believe it's a JX35. I'll be showing you how to do brakes and a couple tips and tricks to help them actually stay and last longer. So first, what we got to do is take off the wheel. Next, we'll be removing the caliper from the bail. Caliper bolts are going to be 2 up top here, and they're going to be a size 14. That's one. Oh, actually, you don't even need to do that. You can just pull this off just like that. If only the factory didn't put it in such a dumb spot. Alright, so we'll leave this alone as it is. But, as of right now, this bail, we're going to see if we can push this back. And they should just push back very easily. Just like that. Cool. Next thing we will do is remove the brakes. One. And 2. And now we're going to actually remove these 2 back bolts that hold on the bail. These bolts back here are a 19. And the one on the bottom, which once again the company had to put this little bar in the way, and we can't fit that in there, so we'll just have to grab a size 19 wrench. There it is. To get that, got the 2 bolts out. Everything should just come out as one hole. You could separate the bail from the caliper, so we'll just let that hang for up here. Out of the way. Now we got the bail. So now for the bail, these protective clamps, we're going to take these off because we have new ones that came with the brake pads. Just get them out of there. We don't have to worry about breaking them because we have new ones. They're pretty rotted. Now we got a wire brush. What we're going to do is where those metal clips sat, we're just going to clean them out. This will make sure that when we put the new ones in, there's no crud behind them pushing them out, and so that the brake pads can slip in there easily and grab the rotor. So all we're going to do is grab a wire brush, just give them a quick little clean like this. Next, we're just going to hit this with the hammer and try to break the seal that the old rotor has on the car. We can also inspect to see that the e-brake is still very good and all the internals look like they should be in the right place. So we don't have to worry much about that. We can move on to the next step. Next, I like to compare the rotors, and I'm very glad I did, because the one that we got is wrong compared to the one that came off the car. The way I can see this is by the amount of bolt patterns and the fact that the old one is a lot taller than the small one. So this is why you always check to make sure that they are the same. And you can see that they are two different ones. That's why you always check your parts, always. While we're at it, before I send these back, let's check the brake pads. Brake pads look to be correct, so that's good. But we're gonna have to swap out these rotors because these will not work on this car. Okay, let's see if these are correct. That looks like it lines up. 5 holes plus this one. Yep, we're in business. Cool. So now we're going to clean the rotor. Nice. Please get the oil off of it.
That's a weird thing. Oh, Kathy.
Nope. That would be funny.
Oh, there's another.
Oh well. Oh well. Next, we're going to put the new pins in so the brakes can slide very easily on the bale. Just like that. The brake pads with the side that's actually going to be going towards the back side here is the brake pad with the, I guess that's called, I forget what the technical name is, but so it's when the brake pad wears down. This will make a noise when it hits the rotor, so these you always want to put towards the back of these. Next we're going to take the caliper. We're going to merge this bottom pin with the bottom of the rotor. So something like this. And then it should just fall in just like that. And then we're going to put it on the car. It should just slide right in. Just like that. Next we're going to take our 2 bolts and attach them to the back of the bale. And the back bolts are 19. So it'll look like this. So this top one we'll just grease and put back up top there. Get our 14 for where the bale meets the caliper. We tighten them up. Give it a quick spin. It's quiet. It is. That's good. We're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, and that's how you do brakes on an Infiniti. Now remember, you got to change your brakes or else you're going to look like this guy. Ugh.